All right, everyone. This is Lindsay Ellison Hooper coming to you live from Wilmington, North Carolina. I do apologize, as earlier we had very many technical difficulties. We started out with anymeeting.com, and then we tried to organize a Skype recording. Lori McDonald, and she will confirm this tomorrow. She couldn't even log into Skype into Skype. Also, Suzanne McKenzie, who was an attendee for the Any Meeting conference, and how that fell through, had to go through the rescheduling and everything. Suzanne, can you give me a little bit of input about what you experienced, and just a testimony for our viewers about, kind of what happened and how you had to log off, and you tried, but just go ahead, Suzanne.
Any meeting wasn't a problem for me, but then when we had to sign off and come in through, oh gosh, what was the Zoom? What was it called?
Zoom.
The last meeting, was it Zoom? Yeah, I couldn't get into that at all. I wanted to join over my Android, and I put the ID number in, and I couldn't get in. I tried it 3 or 4 times. I still couldn't get in. And so then I went in through Skype, and I'm on Skype right now, and it's working fine.
Great, great, great. I'm glad to hear that. And the reason, Suzanne, and you can confirm this, Suzanne, you had no problems with any meeting because you had to leave the meeting. You didn't hear what went on. As far as
no,
the
I did hear, excuse me, I did hear what went on. Sid couldn't get in, and that was never resolved. And so that's why, after about an hour of going insane trying to figure that out, we all decided to get off and come back an hour later through Zoom, and that didn't work at all for me. So.
Yes, Suzanne, I agree. I typed in the code to Zoom. It did not work as well. Adrian?
I tried to set up a webinar on GoToWebinar too, and you can start a webinar immediately, and people couldn't get into that one either.
Precisely.
No, I couldn't access anything at all.
So I really want to get started, and as you know, the founder of World Ascension Conference and my co-founders here, not all of them are here. Lori and Laura will be here tomorrow, along with Adam Ford and all of our other speakers. And even if it doesn't work out tomorrow, we're doing our best. We will have this up and running and able for viewing within a week. I promise. I will guarantee you that. So let's get started. First of all, I want to introduce myself. We're just doing the best we can with the tools that we have right now. Bless you, Dolly, for joining us, because it's 2 a.m. right there right now. Am I correct?
Or yeah, it's 12 minutes to 2 in the morning.
Yes. So bless you for staying awake and hanging on for this mission. And that's why I know that we experience so many technical difficulties, because when you're on the right path, you're going to get a lot of freaking resistance, especially what we heard. Let me just get you, Dolly, to explain what you heard, the voices coming through via anymeeting.com during anymeeting.com, the technical difficulties, as some would say.
Well, yeah, it seemed almost as though there was somebody else present there, or something present in the room, and what I heard was quite a mechanical sounding entity voice, and it seemed to laugh for a moment. I thought, is someone laughing, or is someone talking? And then it became quite interfering, and was interfering with everyone.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And what I heard, and I'll go ahead and explain to the viewers, what I heard was a laughter, a creepy ass laughter. Oh, what? Yes, I just said ass. So, excuse my French whatsoever, but it was creepy. And I was still holding space and grounding, and then not only did I hear the laughter from the syndicates, as that's what I'm going to label them as, or call them, because that's what they are. Some people will call them the cabal, the Illuminati, the shadow government, whatever. And then after I hear these creepy laughing, I'm like, okay, Lindsay, spiritually, let's check ourselves. No one on here has that voice, has that laughter. And then I start hearing a hissing sound, like s, s, s. I actually took my phone to record it. I'm not going to take up too much time right now, but for any of the viewers listening right now, you can contact me on Facebook, Lindsay Ellison Hooper, and and you'll find me, and I will share the recording with you. I was told to record it, so that's proof right there that we had some serious interference, galactic, or because here's the deal: we are living in a timeline of which, the activation is now. We have to, and we must be fully active, fully present, and aware, and committed as we are at World Ascension Conference to bringing you unity consciousness, breaking all barriers of separation, and unconditional love for every being. Love thy neighbor, love thy brother, love thy partner, love thy addict. Okay? We here at World Ascension Conference, we're raw, we're organic, I have a beer occasionally, I'll smoke a cigarette occasionally. We're human. It's okay to be human. World Ascension Conference, we're coming to you. We're not putting some airy-fairy fluff over your eyes. We're not wearing a mask. No makeup. Don't care. Fucking love you. Yes, I just said fuck. Sorry.
It's been a long day, so
It's been a very long day. Sorry. Yeah. I'm just real. I'm real. I'm who I am. If you don't like it, that's fine. If you love it,
Exactly.
if you don't like it, I love you. If you do like it, I still love you too. Either way, So anyway.
So we're doing this same time tomorrow, right? Sunday.
Well, we're gonna aim for 6, but I suggest we get on it maybe 2 hours prior or something, just to test.
Definitely.
Just to test. Either way, we'll figure it out. All the listeners and all the viewers who were not able to attend, I know I did send some things out. By the way, like I said, I even sent out Sid, the host, Sid Goldberg, a 2-time Emmy Award winner. I sent his email out, a mass email to all the attendees and etc., even Laura Eisenhower, what have you, and when I did that, it still didn't go through. Sid's voice was not coming through on anymeeting.com. But yeah, let's just get straight to the point. And I'm going to just share a little bit of my story. I want to keep this sweet. I want to keep it short. But I want the viewers to get something out of what they paid for their 3 hours today. So, let's begin. I am Lindsay Ellison Hooper. Okay. I'm a vessel. I talk and I live and I not preach, but I'm a vessel. I don't claim anything. I don't even like using the word I, because I am simply a vessel. I take no credit through everything I do, because I'm essentially Source, God, Heavenly Father, heavenly angels, etc., operating as a vessel to complete my mission and do what I can here on Earth for all humanity. Also, I really want to say right now, I was going to give a talk on unconditional love and Christ consciousness. But before I go into my speech, I want to give Adrienne a chance to speak on what she will be speaking on tomorrow with the Ascension tools and everything. I want to open up for you, Adrienne, right now.
Okay, cool. I can keep it short and sweet too. So my topic tomorrow is about how to protect your mental health when you're dealing with Ascension topics.
Yes.
Because we live in a culture that uses a lot of disinformation.
Yes.
And uses a lot of conformity. People, when they start to encounter bigger information or things from other dimensions, can very often end up with a psychiatric episode.
Yes.
And then when they're medicated and they're invalidated by the culture, it may slow their path down quite a bit. So, as a person who myself has been hospitalized twice in the last 20 years because I couldn't keep my truth quiet anymore, and I spilled out and
Just like Laura
self-judged.
Eisenhower, you had a mission. She experienced panic
Yeah.
attacks today. That's why she couldn't be here. I'm sharing this, I'm being honest, because Laura is spiritually giving me permission right now to share that. I spoke to her over the phone. I was told to walk away from the computer and everything by my guides, by my Heavenly Father, and call her immediately. So I walked out, I called her. She answers, and after she had texted me experiencing panic attacks, etc., I said, look, reschedule it for tomorrow, leave the space open, lie down, clear this energy, shift whatever you have to do. But that's what they're doing because you have Laura. I told her because she has such an important mission, as we all do. That's why everything was intercepted today. Technically. I just like laugh at the word technically.
We have to take really, really good care of ourselves and love ourselves a lot because these energies are intense and it's really easy to get out of balance. And although we don't want to go with the denial people who are like, just keep a lid on it, we have to handle ourselves with a lot of love and kindness. And so that's my message is if you've had a psychiatric break because of the truths that you are learning, you're not alone, you're not a freak, and you're still beautiful, so stay in the game.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Okay, Dolly, I want to open up for you.
Yeah, we're all amazingly talking similarly on the same things, and mine is a little bit about the star children and about letting go of that fear of am I a star seed? What is a star seed? And
well, I want to interject for like 1 second. I'm sorry. But what I will say is this is on biblical terms. Kind of like the Christ consciousness I'm going to be speaking about. In Genesis 6:2, it says, "And so the sons of God came down and mated with the daughters of man." What's that going to create? That's going to create a new bloodline. And
Exactly.
It's actually been channeled and said that Jesus had Pleiadian DNA.
Yeah.
Okay, and it is also confirmed that in the spiritual realm, all of those who use heavenly discernment, that the Pleiadians were trained by the heavenly angels.
Yes.
And when Jesus would heal, he would heal with a blue ray of light.
Yep.
With the heavenly archangel Michael. And when Jesus says that he will return with his sword, Archangel Michael carries a sword. So anyway, in reference to star seeds, this and that, I mean, our DNA has been tampered with for quite some time. We didn't go from being cavemen to building pyramids. There's a huge gap in history. We've completely been lied to, manipulated culturally, manipulated via the public school system, via it, and it's not our parents' fault. It's not anyone's fault. It's just how it is because it's kind of like the word entropy, order out of chaos. We have to come back and restore Dharma unto the universe because we are not alone. God
It's DNA up now. We are waking it up within ourselves, and we are awakening our starseed origins and our true origins and blueprints. And this is why we've got such an influx of high frequency children and adults at the moment on the planet. That's part of this huge awakening that is going on. So we're part of the most auspicious time in history.
Precisely.
And, we're taking part in that. And we are change, and we're co-creating change. And, we're on a mission, and we're gonna help everyone.
Yeah, because exactly. Just like
awaken everyone that we meet, because that is part of our mission.
Yes, and especially, I want to remind the viewers and the listeners that, I recently told Adrian after a webinar that we had together, probably a month ago. I've lost track of time. Everything's been speeding up. And I said, I've been sleeping for 16 hours a day. I said, my ego says, Lindsay, why aren't you writing? And my higher self and my guides, my heavenly angels, they say, we're preparing you for something big. Get ready, hang on. And they're saying DNA upgrades from the heavenly angels, from my Father God, from the heavenly true Christ, coming in, giving me these messages, my father from the other side, Dwight D. Eisenhower, Valiant Thor, etc. And then boom, I told Adrian, and she can confirm this, I said, I have a feeling within like a few days I'm going to get my energy back. And literally, within those few days, Laura had already signed on to be a co-founder. So, blessings, Laura. We love you so much. Mwah. And, you know, what we share here is a serious, straight-up co-creation. A co-creation, allowing you, the viewer, who has that unsung truth and story inside of them that they haven't brought out as a voice yet, nor have they written. And there is no other agony in this world like bearing your untold truth. So we here at World Ascension Conference want to offer you to be a part of this, you know, every chance that you get. And, you know, all the proceeds from this event are going to Laura Eisenhower and her mission. People often forget that she's a single mother and she has bills to pay, you know. But we're not in this for the money. We don't care about the money. We want to co-create. We want to share. We want to hold space for not only you, but and everyone in this world, in this universe. We are here. And that's what Christ preached. Christ preached unconditional love. That's
and
what.
Next month, Lindsay, tell them what we'll be doing with next month's money. That it will be going to good causes.
Oh yeah, of course, precisely, exactly.
So you that have got your projects, we aim to be able to help you, to help fund you, so
yeah,
you can keep going.
precisely.
So the
I'll give an example, and Wesley Hoyle will be able to confirm this. I invited him to the conference, and he said he couldn't afford it. Well, if you really want to know how much money's in my bank account right now, it's about $40. I just sent Laura $25 because when my heavenly angels say, hey, she needs it more than you do, I know it'll come, whatever. I'm not worried about it. And it comes back tenfold. A guy who couldn't attend the conference, Wesley Hoyle, he will confirm this tomorrow. He couldn't attend, and it was a minimum of a $25 donation. And he said, I really can't afford it right now. And I said, okay, I'll pay for you. But guess what happened when I started sending money to friends and typed in Laura's email from World Ascension Conference PayPal? I send $40 instead of the $25 because that's what I was told. Okay? So I really want to reiterate to the viewers, if you're having any struggles, any problems, be very discerning of your words, your thoughts, because life and death is in the power of the tongue, the mind, and your actions. So please use the word heavenly before anything. Okay? Please. Like, it's great to set your intentions, but when you're very specific with your tongue and in your mind, you know, we all know in this Bible right here, it says that there are angels from the lower, from hell, okay? So when you're calling on Archangel Michael, are you sure it's him? You know, be very aware that you're putting the word heavenly in front of anything, especially when you're going into the Heavenly Father's house. Because that is the Heavenly Father. Please be precise. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. And we're bringing heaven back to earth. That's what it talks about in Revelation, how a new earth will happen.
I wonder what Suzanne might want to pitch in.
Yeah, Suzanne, as
I'm
the
kind of new to this. I've had a couple of synchronistic things happen to me, and I can't wait to get my Andara crystal. That is like so amazing. I never heard about that, and I researched it all day today, and that is so amazing. Everybody needs to get one of those.
It's like
Yeah, hey, actually, I'm led to share this right now.
That would be.
I'm led to share this right now for all the viewers, okay? And they're very picky about who they show themselves to, okay?
That is a beautiful Andara. We've actually had trouble before when we've tried to look at Andaras because they are so powerful. They can.
Oh yes, I'm sending Laura one.
That they do interfere.
They
with
vibrate.
technology.
They
so be careful. We've only just got a link. Be careful.
Here you go.
Right?
Beautiful.
This is the violet
So
flame.
what are they? Where do they come from?
Well, they only occur 2 places naturally in the world. One is in South Africa, of which the location has not been disclosed. One is on Mount Shasta, which my friend Mickey Magic, he was the caretaker for Lady Nellie's land. And Mark Ney, who Suzanne actually ordered, his wife's name is Linda, Suzanne actually ordered one from them. I gave them all because he knows more about the Andaras than even Mickey Magic does. Even, you know, he's
So
like...
Mount Shasta and South Africa?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. And they are found, with the crazy part about this, I just want to share an interesting story. You know, I actually have it right here. The Angel Aura. And this was, Linda had channeled, okay?
Has it got a white piece through it? Has it got like a...
Yes.
It seems to have a white piece, yeah.
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 But you can see the orbs around it and in front of it.
So are they nature glass?
No, here's the thing. Linda, Mark's wife, they were living in Hawaii at the time. And Linda tells the caretakers of the land, contacts Mickey and says, have your guys go up on a specific point on Mount Shasta. She's channeling this information. She's like, there's a new color coming in, and it's pink. And they go up to the, they go up for a total of 2 days, like, and they search for it, like for 6 to 8 hours at a time. You know, because she's like, I'm serious, they're there. They're there, I've seen it, they're there. And they're like, no, we're not going to go up anymore. And she says, please, one more day. Please. So on the 3rd day, they go to the specific spot where they weren't there the day before or the day prior to that. And there's loads of these pink crystals covered in a white substance. And this white substance, which Mark, he's a geologist, he can test for everything in crystals, etc. He tested it, and it contained this white powder substance, and which all the Andaras are found in, contain these monatomic elements, which are the tools created, all of the elements for alchemy, which is iridium, phosphorus, and the list goes on. Therefore, I can't get into all of it. I was told to withhold some information. But if you ever want to find a great Andara, please go to lifestreasureskawaii.com. And I want to share one more with you before I stop talking about the Andaras.
It's beautiful.
Yes, and like I said, don't get any Andaras. I mean, some are authentic, some are not, but there's a lot of people on the internet trying to pass them off as slag glass. All right. So Mark, lifestreasureskawaii.com. Hey, babe.
How do you think you can tell the difference? How
The
do you feel the
vibration,
difference? Is
the
it
vibration,
lighter,
because
heavier?
some people aren't ready for them. Like, I suspect we may not get certain views from this video because not all are ready to see them. They pick their owners. When Mark first had them in his shop, they chose to not be displayed in his crystal store. They chose. They said, keep me behind. We're not to be brought out unless we're supposed to. And they were never put on the shelf. Like, they
Mine
choose.
haven't come here yet. They still haven't come in. It's been over a year.
Over a year since I sent you the Celestial.
Yeah, and they're still outside.
Yeah, I actually
with
sent
the
Adam Ford, who's going to be a
They
speaker.
don't want to come in.
Right, exactly. They're said to benefit neighborhoods, etc. I do know that I had this pink one, but it was a Angel or Ethereum Gold that I sent to Adam Ford, one of our speakers, and I gave this to him, and I said, I mailed it to him, and I said, this is being called to you. You know, it cost me like $230, maybe more. I'm not sure. And trust me, like I said earlier, I have like 40 bucks in my bank account, but when Spirit says speak, I give. So, I said, these things are going to do amazing things. Like, are you ready? You know, like, and they're just so, they choose their owners. They pick their owners. Like, the Ethereum Gold had already did its work for me. I'm gonna send Laura Eisenhower one this week, and I really hate to let it go because I love it, but I know it's still gonna be working in the background for me. They literally have the power to reappear and disappear. I have two Andaras right now that are missing, but they're like, don't look for me because I'm here. I'm working in the background. That's what they do. They work in the background like God, with alchemy, transformation of soul, mind, and body. And also, I have to share this story that I had a Heliodor sent for me from Linda and Mark, and it chose to, I wasn't ready for it, obviously, or something was going on where it just needed to be in the household. And Marin calls me, and my friend calls me, and she says, Lindsay, I just found that Heliodor in one of my old purses in my closet. And I'm like, "Oh my gosh." And you can talk to Linda about that. She found one 5 years later. They choose to come in and out, like, you know, they when they want. They literally, like, and you're got, like, it's amazing. And I do have to confirm another story. There's an autistic child. Well, he's a teenager, 20-year-old now. He and his mother were having a, how they say the Andaras are good for neighborhoods. He and his mother were having a conversation, or his stepmom weren't getting along. She was yelling at him, etc. And I took out the one that I sent to Adam, the Lumerian Etheric Gold, the Angel Aura Lumerian Etheric Gold, and I said, here, here, hold this. I gave it to the child. I said, now make a wish. Because they're manifestors. That's what they are. I said, make a wish. And he said, can I tell you what I wish for? And I said, yeah, sure. And he said, for me and my stepmom to get along. And I said, good. And to this day, this was 6 months ago, to this day, he and his stepmom are getting along. And there's been no yelling or fighting.
Oh, that's really sweet.
So anyway, Adrian?
I'm hungry. I'm going to go eat dinner.
Go eat dinner, yes. You're totally...
I'm tired. I know you do.
I know you do. And that's fine. So we can sign off right now. Like I said earlier, everyone, I'm so sorry. I did send out the mass email for the Zoom account. We tried to get things together. I mean, it was serious interception today. But we will we are offering you everything within our power right now to let you know why things happened as they did today. And then offer you a little bit more information that we didn't even plan on, because we're real, we're raw, we're organic, you know? Adrian's got to get something to eat. I'm going to go have a beer and a cigarette.
And I need some Z's. I need to go to the
astral. Yeah, you do. Siberia. I will see you. I will see you in Siberia.
Hot, saucy cosmic sauce.
Precisely.
We are going to have saucy stuff tomorrow.
Right. Tomorrow's going to be amazing. I can't wait for the viewers.
Yes. Adrian's left, and yeah, but thanks for staying with me. Thanks for
No,
having
no,
me
Dolly, thank you.
part of it.
We're all vessels. I'm honored to have
Yeah,
you as a co-founder of World Ascension
yeah,
Conference.
we have sort of co-created this over about 4 years now. We've been talking about it,
Yeah.
and
And
it
boom,
burst itself
boom,
in a week.
within a week.
You
Within 1 week.
know. 1 week, but I'm sure folks know that we are there now, so
Oh
we're
yeah,
not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. We're going to
precisely.
be bringing truth at you and news at you, and we're going to be bringing it all. And hopefully, some of the world's top profound speakers.
Oh no, not
Which
hopefully. I've already seen it. It's okay.
we've been inundated with, requests. Do you want to interview me? Are you available? And I'm like, wow, yeah, we are. We can
Right.
do this. It's the right time.
Precisely,
Now.
because we've got to get to work. We must get to work. There's only one positive timeline, and we have to activate it. And that's what we're doing here at World Ascension Conference. And we thank you all for understanding the technical difficulties. Anyway. We thank you all for understanding that. And so Dolly, I'm gonna let you go to bed, and then I'm gonna speak with
Good
Susan.
night from England, and I will now retire to my bed.
All right, good night, sweetheart.
Love you all, and speak to you soon.
Okay. All right, Suzanne, are you still there?
I'm still here.
Yay! Our first attendee who successfully was able to hang and bear with us while we got some kind of something joined together so I could record it and present this to our World Ascension Conference viewers, etc. So, Suzanne, I'm so honored. I'm so glad you held this space for us, and I'm humbled that you're here with us, and I'm humbled that all the listeners. Also, I want to tell you all the viewers right now, and all the listeners, from Laura Eisenhower, from Adrian Prince, from Dolly, as founders of World Ascension Conference, we love you all, and we're so humbled to even have you simply visit our website or just keep us in your hearts and your prayers, etc. Your heavenly prayers. So, like, we love you so much. Like, we love you so much. And you have a mission, you have a story to tell, and you will do it one day. Trust me. We're going to make this happen. Unity consciousness, breaking barriers, all separation. Coming to you live from World Ascension Conference. And Suzanne, is there any questions you may have?
No, I'm just glad I stuck through until the very end.
Yeah, and I just want to thank you, because I think you played a huge role and even though you might not be aware, a huge spiritual role in some sort of etheric realm, your higher self, and to really holding this and laying this foundation to do this. So to do this, especially this recording, so I can present to our WAC family.
Blessings to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, sweetheart. You have a great night.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.